Hello again, this is Matt and this is Whatcast. So today I'm going back to TikTok to point and laugh at some flat earthers. There's an abundance of them on TikTok. It's like so easy to just find these people and these unbelievable clips. Today I've got a couple of different people saying stupid things. One of them thinks he's really super clever. The first one here. This bloke is called Truth Frequency. I've always got these names. I'm the truth. Truth. What can I put with the word truth? I know, frequency. That makes me sound deep and thinking. Truth Frequency. Sounds good. Type it in. That's my name. And this bloke goes out, right? It goes out and about. Sorry. It goes out and about asking people randomly about things that they've obviously never thought about, and then takes it as like, you're not as awake as me. So he's got this bloke here. By the way, True Frequency is Scottish. I don't know whether this is in Scotland, but let's check it out here. This is talking to his place. It says, asking a stranger in public if they think they're brainwashed. Yeah, because flat earthers are definitely not brainwashed, even though they all say the exact same thing as each other all the time, word for fucking word. Let's check it out.
Brainwashed?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Do you think all your thoughts are your own?
Yep.
You think you've got a grasp on life and you've got the answers?
I think so, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, you think so, do you? Well, you think so, do you? Well, let's put that to the test with my bollocks that I'm about to talk.
Turn round for me.
Right.
See this body of water?
I'm sorry. If some dickhead come up to me in a park and started telling me, turn around and look over, I'd be like, fuck off, who are you?
Here.
Yep.
I'm going to give you 3 options to describe the surface of it for
Oh, are you? That's kind of you. I'm going to give you 3 options.
me, right?
Okay.
I'm going to give you you,
That dog in the background thinking, who's that prick there?
an arc, or a straight line. You pick one of them to describe the surface of that water.
Be a straight line.
Straight line.
Yeah.
Water finds its level.
Yeah.
Are you brainwashed? Don't think so. I'm going to prove that you are. And then immediately, what finds its level? Yeah, you're not brainwashed. You don't say the exact same words as all the other flat earthers.
Always use it in construction. We take it for granted.
Yeah.
If I extended it to 4 times the size,
Yeah.
how would you describe it?
Be the same. Flat.
10 times the size?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what he's doing here. I see what he's doing. It's going to keep getting bigger. And they say, well, how can it be a globe then?
20 times the size?
Yeah.
100 times the size?
Yeah.
What shape's the world?
Round.
How can you have straight lines on a round ball?
Scale, my friend. Scale. Like, you're not going to detect it standing at ground level looking out, are you? Everyone's been to the beach and seen this, but then you see this thing that's like a crisp horizon. Crisp, not blurring into the distance. Crisp, so you can see the curvature that way, so you know the water is bending away from you. But this bloke's never thought of it, so this bloke's immediately he probably thinks, who's the biggest drip in this park? Oh, this bloke looks like he ain't got a fucking clue. Let's ask him.
How would you show me that the earth was curved? In your experience, what
Satellite images.
images?
Yeah.
If I told you I could fly,
Yeah.
but I can't show you here right now, but when you go home I can show you on YouTube on a video, would you accept I can fly?
No.
What's that got to do with it? How's that relevant to seeing images?
Why would you accept that then?
How can you go both ways around the world then?
What do you mean? If you keep going,
Why is he completely out of breath as well, this geezer? What do you mean? It's like a asthmatic Darth Vader.
when you come back to where you started. So you're the North Pole, right? My compass is pointing towards you. This is just theoretically, I can show you this, right? So as soon as I start moving this way, where am I going to end up?
Yeah, but plane's constantly turning left then, or constantly turning right. Are they? Are we constantly doing that? They love to bang on about this dipping the nose. Do they dip the nose? Well, they wouldn't dip the nose anyway, but do they keep dropping in altitude to not go into space and all this shit they come out with? But then they just say things like that. Yeah, we're just constantly turning left. You just don't detect it.
Back at the beginning.
Yeah.
So how does that prove you live on a ball? If you believe the world's a ball, give me the best thing that you can think of to convince me, through your experience, that you can show me as another man and convince me that the Earth's a ball. Go for it.
Oh, the 24-hour sun in Antarctica, 2 points of rotation in the sky going opposite ways, the sunsets, ships going over the horizon, the crisp horizon, shall I go on? That's just shit you can see yourself without doing any other tests.
Mind what I says at the beginning here, we're trying to highlight brainwashing. And I'll tell you something, right? I go to universities, I go to higher education students, I speak to engineers, I speak to everybody, and see when I ask them these questions, I get the exact same response. Now for me that should show concern, that you're believing something that you...
Yeah, come ask me, or someone that's ever been into this topic. It's really easy. Most people don't think about it. Oh, but I'll be an ask students. So what the fuck, why would they be any different to this bellend?
don't really comprehend. That's what a cult does to you.
The irony. Yeah. You're in a cult, not me. I'm not in a cult. I haven't fell for the stupidest hoax on the internet. You have.
So, I'll give you the opportunity. Convince me it's a ball. Best thing that you can think of.
Best thing I can think of.
This would be funny.
I grew up learning physics in school. Physics is about demonstrating things, like we use apparatus, we use these substances and we show how it works.
Yeah.
If I gave you a rock and I gave you water and I gave you a vacuum, do you think you could recreate the globe Earth and put the rock in the vacuum, have it suspended with the water all wrapped around it?
No.
So is it physics then?
No! You can fuck off!
Honestly. Why do they say stupid shit like that, like it's a massive gotcha? Everything you're trying to do with a little rock and a little ball and your little vacuum that you think you can just put around it and water won't stay on the rock, and that's physics disproven. You're standing on a massive ball. The ball you're standing off, if mass attracts mass, which is the claim of gravity, then everything would be pulled to the center of mass. Off of all of your stupid little rocks and everything else. Why would water stick to a tiny rock that you're holding up when it's being pulled to the bigger rock that you're standing on? What? Nobody thinks enough. And you're asking him questions and you didn't even think about that.
It's theoretical physics. It's language.
It's theoretical physics. You know, all of the physicists in the world are wrong, but this bloke eating his haggis is correct.
That's been created to explain the image that they've gave us. There's nothing about the globe Earth that you can relate to in your everyday life. Absolutely nothing.
But nothing works on a flat Earth, and you don't seem to be bothered about that.
You experience no motion. You look at the horizon, it's a flat level line. You look at water, it forms a horizontal free surface. You look at the sky, right, this is where I'll show you where the curve is.
Oh, the sky, go for it.
Right, because it's your eyes. When you're looking here, the sky appears to come down.
Yeah.
The floor, when you're looking straight out, the floor appears to come up into the middle of your view.
Yeah.
And everything else appears to come in like this.
Yeah.
Things get smaller in the distance.
Yeah.
That's what gives you the illusion that you're standing on something curved. The reality is that you're standing on a level Earth. You never wondered why you look at the sky at night and the stars are always the same?
God. Every 2015 talking point covered.
No.
When they're telling you that we're chasing the sun through the milk...
Oh, chasing the sun? David Weiss has brainwashed this person. We know the proper fluff now.
Galaxy at millions of miles an hour, wobbling and gyrating and spinning, so that this in the summer we're on this side of the sun.
Yeah, because it's totally going like this, the Earth. It's just doing it at that speed. It's not doing it ridiculously fucking slowly. Relative motion.
So night time's away from the sun,
Yeah.
and then in 6 months' time we're at the other side of the sun looking at another sky. But yet Polaris and all the star constellations are the exact same every single night.
So does not day and night work then, if it's flat?
Well, it's not that it's flat. What we have to look at is the sun, and people have made assumptions there.
This is where they always struggle. Like, flat earthers are always brilliant at regurgitating Eric Dubay's 200 proofs and quoting David Weiss, but whenever they get a question back, they immediately switch it. Well, it's not about it being flat. No, I don't really fucking know how to answer this one because I usually just spout off the shit. They look a bit open-mouthed because they never thought about it before. Then I walk off and have a wank about how successful I've just been. But then they get a question back, he doesn't know what to say.
Telling you that thing up there's 93 million miles away.
What's that got to do
Do you
with
believe that? 93 million miles.
Oh, yeah, I did.
A big fireball. 93 million miles.
Not a fireball. What's the problem with the distance? What's the problem? You think it's in the clouds and you're laughing at any other scenario.
Away. Problem is when this is I'll show you the absurdity of this, right? If I came to your house and you says to me, I want you to measure my floor for me, and I showed up with a pair of binoculars and I was on your floor looking at the light bulbs going, right, your light bulb's round, so the floor must be round.
Yep, David Weiss.
You'd be like, get the men in the white coats to get this man out of my house here. See what I mean? So when we're looking up there, it doesn't give us any sort of measure of what's
I
doing.
love the way that they all act like it's their original thoughts when they just literally... he's out there telling everyone else they're brainwashing. You're just quoting what you're told. And word for word, he could be a Scottish Weiss.
Here, we don't know what these things are. You can't get to them. You can't access them in 3 dimensions. We're only looking at them and trying to think about what we're saying. It's like me saying to you, right, that person up in the hill, what size are they? Well, that size.
Yeah, tiny.
Unless you can get to them
Yeah,
and access, run them, to know the full dimensions of them, you're never going to know, are you?
no. Yeah.
Right, so it's the same.
Yeah, but you know that because they're fairly close to you, they appear to be much smaller because they're quite far away, but also fairly close. So you know that if they were standing next to you, they'd be about 6 foot. And you know that because they're over there, they appear to be very small. Yet your local sun never changes shape, never changes size, ever. What the fuck?
With these things. So theoretically, if that's local, closer, you know, just like if I had a torch here and it was dark, and I moved it away, then this would become dark now, and the light would follow.
Yeah, because the sun's just a spotlight. It can go to the edges of the non-existent dome this way, but when it's there, it will still only, for some reason, stop at the North Pole for no reason. It must be slightly angled that way. This spotlight that's in the sky, so it's kind of pointing that way and does whatever you need it to do. And then obviously in the Antarctic summer, it's really tilted that way, and it goes outside the dome so it can make the shape of the coffee cup caustic to go all the way around the outside and keep it light. Mental gymnastics or fucking what?
Wherever the light goes. See the pond?
Yeah.
This is just a possibility because I can demonstrate this to you.
Yeah.
If I put land masses in the pond, we'll say right, there's Africa, there's Europe, there's South America.
Yeah.
Then I've just created a scale model reference of the pond that we
He only knows 3 continents, obviously.
could possibly be living in. And it's contained by a perimeter of some kind. Could be ice. People theorise that it's an ice continent. Like Antarctica actually encompasses us. It's not like a wee landmass at the...
Yeah, but that's been disproven many times, hasn't it? By people actually going there and not just talking about going there or pretending you can't go there. And very well documented now by a 24-hour sun in Antarctica or a 4-month sun in Antarctica, whichever way you want to say it, right? Before I get corrected on that again in the comments.
Bought me a ball, it actually circles us. People, theorise that beyond our pond, so imagine this is our pond,
Yeah.
and then you had a channel that went somewhere else and there was another pond. There's other ponds running about us, and this is where the whole notion of extraterrestrials.
I mean, this bloke's starting to think, all right, mate, fuck off. I'm really not that bothered about this topic. I'm just out walking my fucking dog. Piss off Jock McTavish.
Comes in. Because an extraterrestrial just means extra land, extraterrestrial.
Yeah.
So there could be people that look like you and I in ponds all run about us and they don't even know we exist, we don't even know they exist. But one thing's for sure is there's no life up the way. because you can't get out and beyond. Or the point I'm trying to show you here is that there's a
These Scottish translators in here for me.
massive difference between what you believe and what we can, as human beings, can actually demonstrate to each other.
Yeah.
I go with
Can demonstrate a 24-hour sun in Antarctica, can demonstrate ships disappearing beyond the horizon, can demonstrate sunsets, you can demonstrate 2 points of rotation in the sky. You can demonstrate all of these things without doing anything.
what we can demonstrate to each other, because I know that's real.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing on the TV and what these people are telling me, if they can't demonstrate it to me, I'm not interested in it. It's a religious nonsense. It's a brainwashing mechanism. And I'll give you a reason for why. I think, right, if you tell human beings that there's a fence around them, what do you think human beings are going to act like? What would a human being do? If I put you in a place and there's a fence around you,
Get out.
right, so how do you avoid that?
There's no fence.
Put you on a ball. Because on a ball,
Yeah.
there's nowhere to go. And you'll never think about it. I'll go back to the first question again. Do you think you could be brainwashed?
Well, I think anyone could be brainwashed, yeah.
Huh? Well, if you tell me you believe something and then I ask you for your reasons and you don't have any,
The world's most brainwashed man asking some other random on the street that's just going about his life, do you think you've been brainwashed?
Yeah.
that's brainwashing.
Yeah.
Because you believe it and you don't know why.
Says the man regurgitating every single flat earth talking point with even the words formed in the exact same way as all of the others say. Oh, I'm going to point and laugh at you now. Mate, to anybody that actually knows anything about this topic, you look like a prick.
I'll be on Google Earth now later.
Good. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. And beware of propaganda. 'Cause as soon as you start looking at stuff, you
Beware of propaganda, says the man that obviously owns David Weiss's propaganda app that uses the globe to map everyone on it and is full of lies and leaking your information.
YouTube and Google
Don't fall for propaganda.
going to feed you shit saying flat earth and flat earth ridicule, and it's all nonsense. People like me don't make the claims that they're telling you we make. I'm just a skeptic. I always say to people, I believed I lived on a globe for fucking 30 odd years of my life.
Oh, yeah, here we go, the story. It's the story again. I used to be just like all you brainwashed sheep, but then I tried to debunk the flat earth. And I couldn't debunk it, and then I slowly just accepted. I've been lied to. I had to accept it.
Yeah.
I'd
What
need,
made you doubt it then?
because I tried to prove it.
There you go. There you go. Boom. This same story that they all fucking say. Before I go here, let's look at this guy. Omar, his name is. He's struggling with the sun and the moon.
Now you know I'm a conspiracy theorist. Now, we have right here behind me, right there, is the moon. Right there. And over here, we have the sun coming up.
Yeah. So the moon, the part of the moon that's lit and that you can see is directly facing the sun. Okay, continue.
Now, they say that the moon gets its light from the reflection of the sun.
Yeah.
How in the fuck is this sun that's all the way over here, brightening up this side of the earth, reflecting off of this moon all the way over here? Doesn't make no sense.
What about that doesn't make any sense? The reason it doesn't make any sense to you is because you're a flat earther and because you think the sun and the moon are both literally in the clouds. And the sun hasn't come up yet, so it must be below where the moon can see it. Which already suggests a globe, because where is the sun right now? If it's too far away and it's just coming into view and that's a sunset, it's still where it needs to be to light up that face of the moon. But they are both in space, therefore lighting it up because it's lighting everything else up, including your face right now while you're talking to me.
Make it make sense. Now, if I shine a light at dirt, is that dirt going to reflect back to me? No, it's not. Why?
Yes. Everything you see is reflecting back to you because of light.
Why? Because it's not a reflective surface. So you mean it's...
What? Of course, everything you see is a reflection from light.
Tell me that not only does the moon a reflective surface that is dirt and rock, it also looks like that from a reflection. That right there. Right there.
Genuinely baffled by that. Oh my God. I think I'm going to be doing a few more of these TikTok ones. They're absolutely brilliant. They blow my mind. Please subscribe. I don't ask for this. Like, please subscribe. Join the channel with memberships or whatever it is. I'm going to start doing more live streams soon. I tried one out the other day and it went pretty well. And just continuing trying to grow. I was looking earlier on and I'm only like 98,000 subscribers away from one of those YouTube plaque things, right? So that'd be good to get one of them, wouldn't it? I'm so close as it stands. So it might take me another 17 years. See you later.